Okay, so now here's Vaush in his Discord responding. He says, there will be no debate. All of this has been discussed before at length. I talked to Ethan in DMs and he became across insanely snakish, like a cartoon.
Sorry, what?
I don't know.
What are you talking
Snake
about?
like a cartoon?
Yeah. Is that a Jew joke? See, that I'm just kidding. But that's what he did. That's what he did to me. Although I do have a bonus section on Vaush anti-Semitism.
Ooh.
I do.
Oh, damn.
But I'm kidding. I don't think he's doing a Jew thing. Literally any direct engagement with him or anyone else right now will be interpreted disingenuous, like I'm digging myself in deeper no matter what I say. The streams will continue, the politics will continue, and like every other wave of disingenuous drama, the truth will be apparent to people who chill out for a second and consume literally any of my content. You know, and I understand what you're doing. You're talking to your audience who you don't want to look into this very, very deeply and just continue to take your word for it that it's all taken out of context and it's bad faith and it's snaky.
Insanely snakish.
This was, if Vaush's subreddit was having a good one, they said Vaush should legitimately sue Ethan for slander. Someone says, as nice as that would be, I doubt there's enough case to have a case. No, there is. The amount of slander and false accusations are more than enough for a solid lawsuit. I said, I'm begging you, please. I'll even crowdfund for you to sue me. Let's do it. And I'm being dead serious. I would be fucking over the moon if you sued me. Please, bro.
Yeah.
Let's do discovery on that hard drive, fella.
Exactly.
Let's see what's below the top of that there.
Let's see taxes 2014.
That's right. That's right. That's what I said here. This was another meme on Vaush's subreddit. These people are not funny. This is the moronic. Look at
I
this.
have to say, the whole thing is really lacking humor between him and the reaction of his community. Everything started because there was something really funny happened.
The horse stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The horse stuff is funny.
His reaction was funny. Oh!
And it was new. It was new. So there's a conspiracy theory that Dan is somehow the mastermind behind this whole thing. So, and we'll get to that. But here's the meme. Meanwhile, at H3 Studios, Dan is Worm Tongue, and I'm like the king of Rohan or whatever.
Theoden, yes. I am not Worm Tongue in this situation. I'm not even in Rohan.
I'm
Tom fucking Bombadil, dude. Leave me out of this.
They disagree, bro. Very wise, my liege. And while you're at it, call that one a pedo too, and that one, and that one.
I thought this was so funny because it makes
It's
it so funny
crazy.
because it's not ironic. They're like, this is what's happening.
Also, I'll say this. I love that they put it like an X over the horse. Like, that's why we're doing it. We just hate horses. Well, I'll tell you one thing. I definitely don't love horses as much as you do. That's for sure.
not.
I don't know if that makes me a horse hater. This man is an anti-horsite. Horses need love too, buddy.
Cheers, my horse.
So
Tito.
here's Tipster. He actually filmed a video. And he's very mad.
Oh, no.
He's very mad. Go ahead, Tip.
Yeah.
I don't believe that that's what he meant, even.
Yeah.
The argument is just like so flimsy because he then has to say that not the act of making the child porn is immoral, but like you have to at a certain point say that simply child porn, if there isn't a victim, is moral. Like
No, you don't have to say that because that's not what he's saying at all.
I hate to break it to you, buddy, but I don't know if you've thought this through enough.
Well, he's playing Donkey Kong. How can you think when you're playing Donkey Kong?
True. That's a challenging game.
People are fucking brain dead. Like I listen to this and I just hate people. I hate people like this.
I fucking hate everyone.
I legitimately
I think you're great,
hate
Olivia,
all these.
And by the way, you are right.
Thank you.
You're absolutely right.
Thank you.
And Tip, how dare you?
Literally.
Check yourself, buddy.
I gotta say, I was watching some of this. He is really fucking good at Donkey Kong Country. Like this is a hard ass level. He just wiped it no problem.
It ain't that hard.
Listen.
This is a hard level, Dan.
No, it ain't.
This level is hard.
No way.
Okay.
AB would know.
I crush this, dude. Crush it.
I'm with you, AB. You would know.
I know my Donkey Kong.
He's a gamer, though. You could tell by looking at him.
Yeah.
Didn't he just lose?
background.
He had a frog. He just lost the
What?
frog.
His background. That's a gamer background.
Wait, what's the frog thing?
Back up the video.
Oh,
You
Roll
can-
the tape.
You can get little friends to help you, little animals. like a
Saying at
frog.
all.
Look, he's riding.
These people are fucking brain dead.
Watch
Like I
it.
listen to
you're
this
gonna
and
call
I
us
ju- I
brain
just hate
dead, and
people.
you're
I
gonna
hate
fucking
people
sit
like
there
this.
and lose your frog, idiot.
Watch this shit.
I
Dude,
legitimately
idiot.
hate all these
Moron.
bad
It
people.
goes down.
distracted.
You're
He's
telling
put-
me he's good at this?
He's
What are you
just-
talking
First of all,
about?
he finishes this level without dying. One.
Wow.
And
He
also,
lost the.
Wait,
That's
is
all
it
that-
possible he did that on purpose?
it is.
Because it was faster?
I was thinking that for a second, but I think he
He's
was
not
just annoyed at the
speedrunning.
clip.
Why did you laugh when I said he looks like a gamer, love?
Yeah, I don't know. I assumed you
I
were.
said he looked like he'd be really good at Donkey Kong.
I assumed you were talking about his background, of course. Like he has
Tons
a
of video game stuff.
Totally.
Of course.
I wonder if he's ever had a gamer moment.
Sometimes I wonder if the people who do this kind of videos are really playing the game or are they just using footage.
A lot of people don't.
Right.
That's actually been a controversy I've seen where they'll steal other people's gameplay and put it in, and it becomes like a whole thing.
Jay Station did that.
Oh, I thought he was above that.
I knew it.
There's on the internet that literally just make these stupid fucking arguments like
Look,
for
he didn't get the
internet
K.
asspats. That's literally what this is. They're gonna
Nobody will
take,
ever
like,
explain why it's wrong. They'll never get into the actual
You guys
meat
are
and
so
potatoes
stupid,
of the
you just
argument.
don't get it.
It's just bad faith. Okay.
But I'm not gonna explain it.
Nobody in this whole thing, Keffels, Tipster, or Vaush, has ever told me what I lied about and what I'm wrong about, other than just to speak kind of like abstractly about it being bad faith.
You're too dumb to understand.
dipshit.
I just don't understand how would Keffels or Tipster defend the clip where he's saying that in not this society, but in another, a sexual relationship between a child and adult could be beneficial to the child? Like, I want to
I
know
don't
how
know.
they think that's defendable.
That's what I'd like to ask them too if they would call in.
yeah, I'm still waiting. I checked. There's nothing in the inbox yet.
I have a feeling they won't be reaching out.
I have that feeling as well.
However,
Something that unfortunately you'll probably never get to experience.
yeah. Yeah.
These stupid fucking out of context clips and make the obvious response to what these clips suggest just so they can get internet asspats and Twitter likes and fucking views on YouTube and shit like
Dude,
that.
bro, you listen to him say that sexual relationship with a child could be beneficial to the child, and you took the obvious reaction,
What's an internet ass pat?
like, good job, buddy, like on the field.
But why don't ask?
Yeah, why not a pat on the back?
Yeah,
Like, why,
it's a pat on the back.
Because to them it's a sport, you know what I mean?
oh, Chipster slapped me on the ass.
Is that virtual essay?
He might, yeah.
Don't touch me.
This motherfucker is
That's
like
literally
giving
what
free,
this
dude.
is. Let me take a jab at someone that I dislike on the internet.
I don't
and make
dislike
statements.
Vaush. That's where you guys are wrong. I said during the video that none of you guys clearly watched. I like Vaush. I think he's funny. I think he's a good speaker.
Funny?
Actually, no, not funny, but
Not funny.
I think he's smart and a good speaker.
Oh, jeez.
And some of his videos I've enjoyed watching. That being said, so no, I don't have a vendetta against him, and I liked him before all this shit started to transpire.
It's about them
I mean,
that
find me
aren't
saying one mean thing about Vaush before this. Give me a break. You guys are just doing you're on autopilot. It's so embarrassing.
fucking true.
haven't gotten in
just
your
so
head
I
yet.
can make a quick buck on the internet.
Mhm.
As somebody who is friends with an artist
A
who
quick
draws
buck?
goblin porn, the funny thing is I knew exactly what Vaush was talking about because his descriptor for goblin porn
That's
is exactly what the way.
He did.
that is so funny.
Tipster knows about the goblin porn.
Okay,
We haven't watched.
We
that
haven't
clip, though.
watched it yet, but
We all had the opposite.
when I was hearing it, I was like, "What is goblin porn?"
You and everyone.
Everyone in this
I'm
room had the
obsessed.
same reaction.
I'm obsessed.
Actually, can you look up what does a goblin in goblin porn look like? Because I'm curious.
I mean, he described it.
I never looked it
spoilers,
up.
dude. He describes it in great detail. I
kind
don't
of
want to spoil
curious.
anything about that clip. That's the new greatest clip ever.
Vaush doing PR.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's so much. I'm telling you, this is insane.
We gotta.
She
move
draws her
fast.
art. shout out to Rump and Dump.
Fucking simp.
I don't know if you realize how optically bad what you just said looks. This looks
Dude, you are literally defending animated CP at this moment. And talking to me about optics. Holy shit.
fucking terrible.
Wow. Well, listen, if criticizing CP makes me look terrible, then I'll be Darth Vader. I don't fucking, you know what I mean? Like, oh, I'll take that. I'll take that tough route. You're going to have a hard time uphill with that argument, buddy.
Keto.
So, again, I found this clip with like all the oh shit, it doesn't work. This one here, I think it's because it's
the Twitter thing, maybe.
I think it's because it's like marked as mature. Does it open for you guys? You see it in the
There's the
doc?
clip. Go look for the clip.
I see where you're at.
Yeah, I can skip it though. It's not really material. Here's everything he said about me on Discord and Twitter over on Friday and beyond. Yo, Ashley wants to talk. That's totally cool, but you'll have to wait because I'm getting a haircut. What happened?
So that was as we were finishing the show.
Yeah, he knew what I was saying. The haircut is done, but I'm still not going on, he said. This is what I get for being into... What is Midna? I didn't know what that meant.
What? Midna? You're talking about Zelda Midna?
Okay, I don't know. It's definitely some weird fetish thing, I think, the way he's talking about it. This is what I get for being into Midna growing up. My mind was more charitable to the chubby short stack archetype.
Oh, it is. I think it is talking about Midna then.
What?
Because Midna is short.
Wait.
What is it talking about?
Can you spoil a picture of Midna, please?
Yeah.
Sure. This ain't helping your
me see
cause
this.
here, brother.
Let me see.
There she is. Princess
No
Midna.
way, you guys are not fantasizing over her. That's a child. This is Lolly, because she's probably meant to be super old, but look, that's like a baby.
So she's older. She's like a queen, but then she's turned to this creature.
Oh,
You think this is hot? Okay. Say no more.
All right then.
Again, listen. You could
All right,
think
then.
that Midna's hot,
This is what he gets for it.
but again, in the context of everything, we do not like this infatuation with Midna.
It's all compounding.
Yes, it's compounding interest.
Yeah.
But one thing I do get really bothered by is the persistent implication that all of these maliciously cut clips are deep secrets. They're unearthed or not, like discussed to the death of my channel. I've made videos addressing them multiple times. It comes up in debate. Again, this is one of their go-to defenses. It's totally untrue. I never insinuated that. And even if it was true, it doesn't change anything, man. We didn't know about it.
Mm-hmm.
It's because you've talked about it. Doesn't mean that everybody watches your channel, man. Give me a break.
You know what's Midna is really interesting. I'm sorry, before we move on, because that kind of gives him an out, being that Midna is actually older, but she's this creature for 99% of the game. You only see her real form at the end. So it is interesting that he's...
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I wish somebody had mentioned that. That'd be really insightful.
No, I know we talked about her actually being older. I'm just saying that as a psychological standpoint, like looking at Midna, that's a good character to use as an excuse to publicly be like, oh, she's hot because she's actually older.
Well, that's what the lolicon loophole is.
Right.
They all use that.
Mm.
And it says she's speculated to be over 18. Very convenient. Very convenient.
Speculated to be over 18.
There's no way.
It says on this comicbookresources.com. However, it's speculated that she's over 18 and likely in her mid-20s.
Okay.
Oh, she's not ancient.
So hold on. This seems to be official. I guess she does have an adult version. So perhaps.
So which one is he? Well, hold on. No, he said short stack.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
That's not a
Midna that's
short
with
stack.
Link in the whole game is the first one we looked at.
Yeah, he was
Then at the
first.
very
Gotcha.
end, you reveal her true form, which is this.
And she turns.
He's like, go back.
Okay.
Go back to the
short
child
stack.
one.
Oh.
You were way hotter before.
I literally,
R. Kelly, please.
I cannot believe.
Yeah, that's one of the tropes that they say all the time. That's how they get a loophole. They go, oh yeah, no, she's a 9,000-year-old demigod that looks like she's 8.
Also, in her final form, she is so hot. It's like crazy.
He wants nothing to do with that.
I know. That's
we like
really
this.
insane to me. He wants that. He wants a little.
Which way, Western
short
man?
stack.
Right. There actually seems to be more when she's in her tiny figure. She's younger, according to
for
this.
sure.
Her eyes have
thing.
more sparkles. They're much bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
She has
is-
a child.
It says Midnight appears as an imp-like creature, but her actual form is humanoid. In her second age form, Midnight is 10 years old and wears a black robe. I don't know
She's 10.
exactly. I don't know the lore, so I don't know how this
That
fits
looks
in.
like it looks like a child version of her.
Yeah.
And that's the one, for the record, Vaush wants to fuck.
Right. I don't know how
He
accurate
didn't
that is. but I
specify.
don't know.
He didn't
Well,
specify.
an ancient
This is,
wizard
no,
banished
hold
her.
on. He says, this is what I get for being into Midna growing up. My mind was more charitable to the chubby short stack
Oh,
archetype.
he's totally talking about the kid.
yeah,
then.
he's talking about the
boy.
lolly picture.
right. No,
that
you-
he's
you got a
dude,
point.
yeah, he wanted to fuck
Well,
Midna.
Doesn't that fall under it's the lolly and the is it some form of bestiality too?
Why?
Because of the
This is
horse,
crazy.
like it's not human. Like I feel like it's more animal like.
Well, it's a humanoid.
Humanoid.
Yeah, it's a humanoid. Yeah, I wouldn't put the bestiality on him. If it can speak, if you can talk to it, then I think you're good.
Okay.
Also
Yeah.
interesting, I just remembered Link is a wolf in that game. That's the one where he's a wolf the whole time. And Short Midna rides him.
No.
Short Midna rides him in that game.
Disgusting.
Stallion energy.
By the way, one thing you'll notice while looking through all this, his Discord. Sorry, I just put 3 bobas in my mouth.
Hell yeah, brother.
I feel like a horse chewing up carrot.
Take it away from me.
I have a question
Done.
actually while you're chewing. Is anybody hungry?
I'm fucking starving, dude.
Okay.
What would be like the appropriate meal for this though?
Hey.
Happy Meals.
Hay? We have hay.
Get out of here, AB.
That's fucked, AB. I'll take one.
I kind of would.
A Happy Meal? It's not it. You want McDonald's?
Put back
I
on
don't
the
want to
horse
do that
costume.
to you.
Yeah,
You're doing
don't-
so good.
Yeah, don't do that to me.
You don't like
Let's
McDonald's?
eat healthy.
Right,
I
of
mean,
course,
we don't
I
have
see.
to eat healthy, but McDonald's is.
It's trash.
Cowboy ribeye.
It's just crazy how like it doesn't fill you
What's,
into so many
um,
calories. It makes you feel like shit.
What would you like?
Can you guys talk about it in Discord and I'll keep
Okay.
going?
Okay.
The one thing, because I'll eat anything, I don't care. The one thing I noticed going through all this receipts and stuff, his Discord is the people on there are like all degenerates and they have these kinds of conversations there all the time. And there's so much conversation spearheaded by Vaush about sex, sexuality, and all this kind of kink stuff.
Sure.
He's interacting with his audience for sexual gratification, it seems like. I mean, that's an assumption, although he has done that before with this girl Lolly, which I'll get into. Wait, no.
Not Lolly.
Poppy.
Oh, yeah, I was like, wait, that doesn't make sense.
Jeez.
Whoops. Her name was Poppy. So that's already alarming by itself. There's so many different facets of this that are just giant red flags, man. He continues after saying he wanted to fuck baby Migna. One thing I do really get bothered by is oh, I already read that one. Yeah. People did horse emojis on this, by the way. 13 horse emojis on this comment. I don't know if that's significant.
What?
Like, imagine if I did a 2-hour stream where me and a group of people all mockingly reacted to clips and images of Ethan that make him look terrible and are probably cut together by people who fucking hate him. Do it. I mean, people would probably say, why are you doing this? But do it. And then I'll respond by saying, you know what? All that stuff that they showed was really fucked up. And, you know, I have nothing to say in my defense other than that I'm constantly maturing and growing and trying to do better, you know? So like, it's not the same. It says, then I and everyone pretend we've done some deep dive and unveiled secrets he wants to keep hidden from the world. Bro, that part is so stupid. Who gives a fuck if it's a secret? People haven't seen it. People haven't seen it. People do that to me on a weekly basis. I really don't give a fuck. I mean, it's embarrassing. I don't like talking about it because it's embarrassing and it makes me feel bad, but like that's my policy on this stuff is that I'm always going to confront this stuff head on and talk about it as many times as people want to hear me talk about it because I was wrong. You know what I mean? There's no hiding from that. But he wants to talk about chubby short stacks. You know what I mean? So yeah, I don't know what the fuck he's on about. Go do a 2-hour live stream of mocking all the dumb things I've said. I really don't care. You know what I mean? Also, like, you're saying that kids and adults can have sex and it be meaningful for the kids. Like, dude, stop it. We're not saying the same things.
So embarrassing.
I doubt I'll. He says, I doubt I'll ever understand why Ethan turncoated like this. Bitch, I don't know you.
What are all these coats and jackets?
Yeah. Seriously, what is this, Men's Warehouse?
Wait, what is that now?
A turncoat means that you switch sides.
Trader.
Oh.
Yeah, calling you a traitor.
I got no coat. I don't own coats. I don't own jackets. I don't own coats. I'm a t-shirt guy.
You're going to like the way your horse looks. I guarantee it.
Saddle up. Men's Warehouse. Ethan reaching out, asking to have me on. The vibes are insanely bad. Extremely obvious this is just content to him. Incredibly snakish. I'm going to see if I can get him on to talk on my stream without him being live, so he's not able to just make a second round of content of me lying. Bro, are you dumb? That's the same shit. What does it matter? I'll call into your show. You know what I mean? Like, what is it? It doesn't matter. I'm going to talk to you on your show. We'll have the same conversation. It's a live show. What is this logic? Very clear, good faith was never a consideration, so it wouldn't be if I came on either. Is every conversation that Vaush has had, like, I need you to enter this conversation in good faith or I'm leaving? I'm pretty sure that, like, entering a conversation with the expectation that you're going to have conflict with the person or that they're somehow out to get you is commonplace in Vaush's world of debate. The fact that he's trying to make it seem like this is an outlier in the world of debate is a total fucking fraud. You know what I mean? Dude, the issue is simple. If I'm lying, you, as a master debater, ultimate philosophical intellect, should be child's play. And I don't mean that, and no pun is intended on that. I should never bring that up in this context of this. But it should be Midna's play, let's say that, to disarm me.
Especially if he thinks that we just got it wrong.
Yeah.
You know?
He says, this is the issue. There's no winning if it's just half a dozen people jeering at you and calling you a pedo. You can't debate your way out of a well poisoned by 2 hours of character assassination. Okay. Well, I mean, he's not wrong. I do think it would be a disaster if you called in. I do. But, like, you're the debate guy. I don't, you know what I mean? I'm just some dumb idiot.
Okay.
So, like, yeah. And he's doing this, I didn't think it was bad faith. I'm just curious to have you on to know why routine. Okay, well, you act like I can manipulate you into coming and talking on my show. You're the debate guy. That's your whole thing. So many people warned me he was a snake. Hold on. Who told you that? Was it Keffels and Tipster? Because I thought they were disappointed in me that I was such a great guy. Other than that, I don't know a single person that knows the two of us, and that's being generous that those two know me. So many people warned me he was a snake. Bro, so many people warned me you're a pedo. I'd rather be a snake than a pedo. All right, and I mean that he consumes cartoon CP, not that he is a pedo, although that would insinuate.
Yeah.
Because a pedo is someone who's attracted to kids, right? It doesn't mean that they've undertaken the act of harming a child. Oh fuck, are we getting Taco Bell?
Yes.
Yo.
Do you want to...
Lena, is that my order?
Yeah, that's what you've gotten before.
That's pretty interesting. Lena said Taco Supreme and Nacho Bel Grande.
Remember what happened last time, dude? You didn't like the... You wish you got the soft taco.
No, I didn't.
No?
I never thought... Oh, because it's
Because
soggy.
they were all soggy. You remember?
I just don't like the flour.
Yeah.
Tortilla.
I mean, I don't either, honestly, but I've been kind of tired of the hard tacos being soft.
Dude, that Nacho Bel Grande, I think last time I had that, I nearly shit my whole life out. My soul and life out.
So maybe
But I'll get it again.
Get a burrito.
But it tastes good.
It's, me and Dan sent something in chat. He's whispering to you again.
We have a new technique.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I want a Nacho Bel Grande with extra fucking beef. I love that slop. That
What happened to the vegetarian kick?
yeah.
Slop.
Is it really meat though? That shit is like slop.
Yeah.
That's
You know what I mean?
questionable.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
I heard it was horse
It's
meat.
mystery.
It's not
just mush.
real.
Yeah, I don't know that there's actually animal product in
Yeah.
that.
Do you still want the crunchy taco supreme?
So the Nacho Bel Grande with extra slop, and extra fucking,
Slop bucket.
and then also I
Cheers,
like
my
the
horse.
taco supreme, and a bean cheese rice burrito with hot sauce inside,
Okay.
and onions, extra onions inside.
Fuck, dude.
I'm going
That's
out.
crazy.
Let's get it.
You need some Tums with that, dude.
Taco Bell had a scandal a few years ago about supposedly having horse meat in some of their meat.
That can't be true, can it?
Wait,
Did they not actually?
was it Taco Bell or was it?
That's a classic. IKEA had that too.
It was in London.
But it wasn't real, was it? You don't just
No, I
end up
think it
with horse
probably-
meat in your supply.
No, here.
Yeah.
There's a whole.
Really?
There's a Wikipedia article about it. 2013 horse meat scandal.
How did they even
Food
find out?
industry. This is a long article, so I might have to get back to you.
Now is not the time.
It's a very long article.
So many people warn me you're a horse. What does that mean, Vaush? You know? Just to clarify, do I think Vaush has harmed any children? No. In fact, based on what his folder says, he hasn't harmed anybody. Okay? So to make that clear. I don't really feel like leaking DMs, but Ethan could not be acting like more of a snake if he had an actor playing a character. Bro, stop. This isn't a video game. Bro, you remember in Solid Snake 5 when, like, I don't know. I never played snakes.
Yeah.
Vaush continues. When I pointed out the fact that if he was interested in my opinion or context on any of these accusations, he probably would have reached out to me before doing a surprise 2-hour hit piece. He said that us having had a conversation before doesn't mean you're owed that. Bro, what? A surprise hit piece? I mean, is it a surprise? You had this silly, outrageous horse porn leak that everybody was talking about.
Bad faith.
Didn't come out of nowhere. It came out of your fucking to be sorted folder, bucko. Owed that. He kept calling the topic heated. He's such a moron. As though it was a mutual beef and not entirely one-sided, completely unpromptu smear attempt. This is only content to him. I'm not so enthusiastic as to freely allow people to profit from lying about and degrading me. Okay, that's news to me. Have you considered that he genuinely thinks you are a nonce, and that's why he engaged in it like that? Nonce is idiot, right?
No, it's another pedo.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Another
That's
word?
what the English call it?
Yeah.
A
I
nonce?
think. Yeah.
Oh, there's a guy who went up to James Charles and said
Right.
it.
Yeah.
And I don't think James knew what it meant. He took a picture
Oh,
with him.
okay.
Yeah.
So this person actually asked a good question. Have you ever considered that he genuinely thinks you're a nonce, and that's why he's engaging like that? He says, no, I don't think he believes any of this at all.
What? Bro, we saw
This
your
dude
little-
literally walked up to me and said, hey, I want to tell you something, and uncuck your ears. Listen up and focus on every word I'm saying with intention. Children and adults can have sex and it be a positive experience for the kids. I've been looking for more context on that one because they say everything's out of context. We haven't really been able to find more context on that one, right?
No.
Yeah. If there's more context that somehow changes that, unless it's like, and that's what my friend said to me before I never talked to him again.
Punch him in the fucking face.
You know, then
Sicko.
then I'd like to see it.
We were checking before the clip, so maybe you're right. Maybe after he says that, because I didn't go that far after. I went more before.
Then I buried him and hid the grave.
And then I said, psych.
On opposite day.
Right.
True. Maybe this is just a different perspective, but if I was in his shoes, and genuinely thought I was trying to get a pedo onto my stream to tear into him. I wouldn't act like he did at all soft and cooing and non-accusatory.
Oh
It's
my
just
God.
content, like it's just Keemstar. I got to show the DMs now because the way he's characterizing is fucking weird. The most frustrating part of this discourse is that I was literally probably just thinking, oh wow, big meaty dick, big hefty short stack getting fucking big dick. You're an adult, bro. It's time to fucking like not.
Why are you talking to your fans about this too? Like,
Dude,
what's
this
wrong
is
with you?
mild. He
Yeah.
talks with his fans in Discord about sex so much. It is so fucked up.
Inappropriate.
I mean,
You're
yeah,
trying to be like a political streamer. Why are you talking about?
yeah,
this
he's
out
trying to
there?
be a who's that Democrat guy who got disgraced?
Anthony Weiner.
He's trying to be Anthony Weiner.
Yeah.
It's Wiener time.
Hold it.
He was sending Wiener pics.
Right, I remember. That's all I know about him.
Kind of interesting. Dude, that dude had it all. I forget who his wife was, but she was like a beautiful, famous, successful woman.
She was Hillary Clinton's best friend and campaign manager? Maybe not campaign manager, but like her right hand woman.
I don't remember, but at any rate,
her name was like
he's
Huma
lost
or Huma?
everything. It's pretty incredible, man. And I remember right before it happened, people were really feeling him like this guy could be president and all this type of shit. But anyway, I digress.
Gavin Newsom in the next 2 years.
Gavi baby's my boy. He's going all the way. He's my liberal savior.
That's what I'm saying.
You think he's going to get exposed or he's going to be prez?
One or the other.
Okay. Those are two paths. I agree, though. Gavi baby's on his way.
Depends if he's Dan's next target or not.
That's
Ooh.
right. That's right.
Let's see what's in the folder, Gavin.
That's right.
So he says, and now I have to endure a million scholars in my community arguing the philosophy of lolicon. Hey, bro, it's time to start taking responsibility. How old is this guy? Like, we can't just be like, oh, I just thought it was fat, meaty dick. And say, no, bro, it's time to leave that shit in the past and start owning your actions.
He's 29.
How old are you?
Exactly. He's 29. You're almost 30, man. It's time to grow up, dude.
29.
But even
Fuck
like
you.
the way that he's engaging his audience on Discord in the sexual manner, this is something well established in the past few years that creators should not be doing this because it's inherently imbalanced and it's
Yeah.
just so inappropriate.
Yeah.
And so but this is happening in plain sight. And apparently because everyone knows he's a pervert, nobody should get to criticize him for it. Anyway, he says, I stay focused on my channel, stay grounded and lean. To pretend they've done some digging and unearthed some huge dirt on me when it's like the first shit you see Googling my name and it's been addressed and debunked a billion times. Yeah, I mean, I guess it needs to it needs to be addressed 1,000,000,001 times because I still have questions. Pretending it's some big secret I've been hiding from everyone is a rhetorical tactic to convince their audience that I have no defense or context to provide and have been relying on secrecy. Bro, you are like delusional. I don't even know what to say. Anyway, settle. I'm not talking to Ethan. Only after making it clear I wasn't going to talk to his disingenuous ass. His final DM to me was the standard, oh, bro, get help, you're sick. Proving yet again that his ew, what do you mean I was bad faith, please come on for content act was completely transparent. And he's not getting his content. He said, and as soon as he knows he's not getting his content, he returns to the standard regarded low IQ bad faith smear shit. This guy's apparently smart, right?
Yeah.
He led by saying, if this guy actually thought I was a pedo, he'd be talking to me in way stronger terms and he wouldn't be speaking nice to me. And then at the end of the conversation, when I started speaking to him in a more stern tone, he goes, oh, now that proves you're disingenuous. You're in a pretzel, dude. A pretzel of horsehair, man. And horsehair is expensive, you know? That's a premium product.
But also, like, if you're trying to discuss coming on the show, there's a difference between just being polite and civil.
Of course.
Then, like, I don't know, what did he expect for you to just be, like, shouting at him from the beginning of the conversation?
That's what I said to him. I said, what do you expect? You know what I mean? It's not how I talk to anybody. I mean, kind of. Vile snake, he calls me. Undisputable anti-Semitism. Not even debatable. No, I'm kidding.
The number 19 The 1900s, the century the Holocaust happened in.
I got questions, buddy. Vaush says, is he actually having a mental breakdown, or does he normally do this? Both. Both. Sounds like this has always been Ethan saying he cracked gold with Steven Crowder, but man, well, okay, getting a little credit there. Getting some dubs in the chat. Frustrating, but it is cool being the only sane and normal person, I guess. Woo!
Oh,
boy.
Buddy.
boy.
That
He's
is
so
bold.
delusional.
Buddy,
needs help.
please.
He
real.
should talk to a therapist if he hasn't.
He needs to
Well,
log off.
Kind of what I said. I like, bro, get. I mean, my advice was this: admit that you've done something wrong, and go talk to a therapist about it, and try to like actually address it. And then I think there's people that will forgive him and continue to watch him if he. But I mean, clearly there's a lot of people that actually like him the way he is,
Right.
which is what's blowing my fucking tits off. All right, this is all just whatever. He continues to fucking cry.
People want to hate you, they will. It's like this is so much like victim. I don't know what to call it.
Yeah, he's just
culture.
Yeah, I talked to Ethan DMs. He came across insanely snakish. So, oh my god, there's so much of it. Okay. I rescinded my invitation for Ethan to talk on my stream because after doing a completely unprompted, vile, dishonest character assassination for 2 hours, he was playing dumb and DM, saying he was surprised. I thought he acted in bad faith and wanted me on his stream to provide my opinion. If he cared about my opinion, wouldn't you've reached out before? Dude, you don't apply this logic to any debate you've ever had in your life. And then I checked his Insta story, and while he was doing this innocent routine in DMs, he was calling everyone defending me a pedo. I mean, yeah, been doing that for like 2 days straight. If you didn't see it, that's not my fault. Okay, I don't want to read anymore. This is boring.
Yeah.
Yeah. So should I read the DMs? Does anyone care?
What? Maybe just. I mean,
let's move on because
why
there's
don't
so
you
much.
just,
Yeah,
can you
I
just
think
show
we
them
should
so
move
people
on.
who are interested could read it, but we don't have to like read through the whole.
It's not a lot.
conversation, You know what I mean?
I feel like I can already understand how the conversation went.
We do need
just
to be conscious
hearing
of
everything. I
time.
don't think we need to show it.
And there's so much still.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically. Let's see. I just think it's funny how he characterizes some things in this, but okay, whatever. Let's move on. We have too much to cover.